Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with Graham Elwood, the political vigilante. I almost called you the miserable liberal again. Hey, Graham.
How you doing?
Good to see you. So what happened? So I just want to talk about what happened in Puerto Rico. You know what's happening. They had a thing called the Jones Act. So the Jones Act is a law from like the 20s. And it basically says that you can't bring anything to Puerto Rico unless it gets there on a ship that was manufactured in the United States and flagged in the United States. So other countries want to send help. That's illegal. We're not letting them. And so that was the big controversy, and they hadn't lifted it. They didn't lift it immediately. By the way, John McCain's been wanting to get rid of this law for a long time. John McCain has said this is a ridiculous law, which it is. And so they asked Trump about it. Are you going to lift the Jones Act? And this is what he had to say about it.
Well, we're thinking about that, but we have a lot of shippers and a lot of people and a lot of people that work in the shipping industry that don't want the Jones Act lifted.
So basically he said, we're looking into that. It could help people, but it might cost some of my friends in the shipping industry a couple of dollars. So it's a tough call. That's literally what he just said.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even have the sense to not say that. And just say we're looking into it. Yeah, there's some logistical problems with that. There's some legal problems we have to look into, but we're definitely trying to do that. That's what you say. You don't go, yeah, my friends in the shipping industry, I got a lot of them. I'm not happy about it. They're going to lose money. That's what he's saying in the middle of the biggest tragedy ever to hit Puerto Rico.
Yeah. He's just saying, and it's so great because the thing about, you know who this guy is. He's just like, I don't give a shit about poor people. I care about my rich buddies and their billion-dollar shipping industry. I don't care about poor people at all. And if they're brown and poor, well, then double fuck them.
Well, here's that general, Lieutenant General Russell Honore. I hope I'm saying his name right. He was the one who was brought into Katrina to fix Katrina. You're going to recognize his voice when you hear it. He has a response to Trump saying that.
What's your response to that, General? The president seems concerned about the shipping industry.
I want to keep it clean. That's a crying damn shame. I knew since yesterday that big shots in Wall Street were making this call. And the president has shown again he don't give a damn about poor people. You don't give a damn about people of color. And the SOB that rides around in Air Force One is denying services needed by the people of Puerto Rico. I hate to say it that way, but there's no other way to say it.
So there you go. There's a lieutenant general. What? Wait a minute. Is he disrespecting the flag?
Oh.
Is he disrespecting the anthem? Is he disrespecting the president? Oh, he called you an SOB. There's a lieutenant general. Just called the president an SOB. Say he doesn't care about poor people, doesn't care about, because we might lift it. Who knows? They ended up lifting the Jones Act.
Right.
They ended up doing that.
Didn't do it immediately.
No, you saw. And you saw why they didn't, because his friends in the shipping industry didn't want it.
And like, yeah, I give that general credit. And I wish he would have just, when he goes, I hate to have to say it that way, but it's the truth. I'm almost like, I know he's like, he's in the military and the commander in chief is your boss. So I get that. But like, good for him for letting it fly, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, it's sorry, hard to even put into words how ridiculous, like this is, where's Fareed Zakaria? Remember when he was like, Trump became president today?
Today, because he bombed somebody.
Because he killed poor people. He can't rally. This defines presidents. Presidents that swoop in and get stuff done and fix stuff because natural disasters always happen. They're happening more now because of climate change. This could be as like, oh, I'm going to rally and bring people together. Nope. My shipping buddies.
Yep. That guy had a lot to say about. First of all, it's stunning what Trump said. That's just stunning. That's stunning. That's a guy not draining the swamp. That's not draining the swamp. That's a guy saying, well, I talked to some of my swamp friends, and they don't want us to repeal the Jones Act. And my friends in the swamp, my shipping buddies. That guy's in the shipping industry. And then I love, he has a little bit more to say.
So you this second-class citizens, which is obviously what we said.
So they're talking Puerto Rico second-class citizens. Wait, they are, because they don't get to vote for the president. They don't get to vote for the president. Maybe that has something to do with it.
At the top of the show, you sound like you're saying to you this is also a race issue?
I'm reading in it just like he read about why guys call SOBs to mostly African Americans who kneel during the national anthem. And he's got.
So he's saying if he can call, I'm reading into it what he reads into the players kneeling at the national anthem. They're black. He calls them SOBs.
That liberty as a citizen, I have that liberty.
So if he has the liberty to call them SUVs, I have that liberty to call him an SOB.
Which is great.
I like to call him an SUV. SOB.
And it's funny. It's like he's, the whole NFL thing was, Puerto Rico had already been hit twice, and he's bitching about
Still
guys
bitching.
taking a knee. And it's
Still
like,
bitching
shut
about
up. There's people dying. I don't care if celebrity athletes are taking a knee. Good, yeah, great. They should be allowed to celebrate their constitutional right, but there's real stuff happening.
So there you go. And I'm sure when we read the history of what actually happened in Puerto Rico, it will be a history of another failed federal response, just like it was in Katrina. Was unbelievable. And it happened again. Well, good for that lieutenant general. I'd like to see him call him not a patriot. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Okay, fire that general. Fire his ass. Portland, Oregon, the Jimmy Dore Show is coming to the Alberta Rose Theater November 12th. And we're going to Burbank, California, November 6th. And the Hollywood Improv on October 16th. There's a link for tickets right down there. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for all links for all shows.